Welcome to The View with Drew, and today we're going to do a very different type of video. In today's video, we are going to discuss why I think Zack Snyder's Justice League should have been the end of the DCEU, and here we go. The reason why I feel Zack Snyder's Justice League should have been the end of the DCEU is because it ends in a way where I feel they don't need to continue on. While some could say, well, the Martian Manhunter cameo at the end kind of teases future sequels. Well, here's what I say. I view the Martian Manhunter cameo as a fun little thing the fans can enjoy, because within the Snyder Cut, let's think about what we experienced. The heroes fail to turn off the mother boxes, they explode, the universe is about to perish, meaning victory for the bad guys, but then the Flash reverses time, saving everybody. So honestly, it would have been a bit repetitive if they made a movie where they fight Darkseid, they lose, and then they find a way to defeat him. It just would have been unnecessary. Another good point I would like to say is that the characters have arcs where I feel like it's a good way to end their story. Aquaman's arc is about letting go of his self-imposed isolation and embracing the idea of belonging and camaraderie. His journey sets up his future as the king of Atlantis, who must ultimately protect both the surface and the sea. This would have been a great way to end his story in this movie, especially since we know that the events of the first Aquaman movie are to follow. Superman's arc focuses on his return to humanity and accepting his role as a hero after being resurrected. His arc is shown through his reconciliation with Lois Lane and the decision to wear his black suit and his role in the final battle, all emphasizing his choice to embrace humanity and his connection to the world. The Flash has a great arc going from an inexperienced hero still discovering his powers to a crucial team member and seasoned superhero by the end of the movie, due to his role to use the Speed Force to reverse time and prevent the mother boxes from uniting. Batman has a fantastic arc which focuses on his redemption from a hopeless vigilante to a hopeful hero, restoring his faith in humanity, and Superman after his failures in Batman v Superman. His arc is centered on his promise to Superman and his efforts to assemble the Justice League to prevent a future where Superman is a dark, evil figure in a world ruled by Darkseid. Arc is more fully realized in this movie, which provides necessary backstory, character moments, and a more impactful conclusion than the theatrical version. And that scene at the end where he's talking with Martian Manhunter, and Martian Manhunter tells him that his parents would be proud, was great. And that right there would have been a great ending to Batman's story, which also brings me to my final point. The films that came after the Snyder Cut, except for Blue Beetle and the Suicide Squad, which were great, and obviously have characters who are going to cross over into James Gunn's universe, were not necessary at all. Shazam! Fury of the Gods was fun, but as time has gone on, I've realized I don't think it was really a necessary movie. It's unclear if Zachary Levi will return, but if I'm being honest, I don't think he will return. And two, I honestly feel like if they were going to kill him off, they should have just left him dead. But no, we had a pointless Wonder Woman cameo, and he was resurrected. In the long run, I feel like his sacrifice in that film would have been a good ending to his story, but nope, they undid it. Black Adam was a fun popcorn movie, but in the long run, I don't think it was necessary either, because we are not going to see Dwayne Johnson play this character again. Aquaman 2 was fun, although I don't think it was necessary. And while some could argue that the Flash movie doesn't ruin Barry Allen's arc in the Snyder Cut, I think it absolutely destroys the conclusion that Ben Affleck's Batman had in the Snyder Cut. The Snyder Cut would have been a fantastic final movie for Ben Affleck's Batman. But nope, he comes back in the Flash, he gets 2 scenes, and then after the two scenes, we never see him again. Wonder Woman also gets a cameo, and then she's gone and we never see her again. And we get a CGI Henry Cavill Superman cameo that was so absolutely awful, and it was absolutely disgraceful. What a way to do Henry Cavill dirty. The only character whose story arc in the Snyder Cut didn't get ruined was Cyborg. Cyborg is the only character from the Snyder Cut whose story arc did not get ruined.